Yeah, it's definitely the time of the year when we start dreaming about taking a holiday. And I think next week's going to be worse because we're getting cold.
We're getting cold, yes. Here with some fantastic ideas and some
Take us
top
away.
travel trends for 2019. We have an award-winning travel journalist, Mr. Ed Finn is back.
Ed, welcome back.
No awards this year yet.
We were chatting about this. Was it yesterday, Maura? We heard Ed Finn was coming and
We
know you're coming with sunshine.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Hope. It's hope more than anything. Hope, you know.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
not that much in the doldrums yet,
I love it.
Come
I love
on,
it.
he's
Full of
unreal. Full of hope.
So, fill us up, Ed.
Yeah, well, have you heard of... I'm a set jetter now, right? Have you heard what that is?
We were saying this earlier on. We actually said we'd explain it to you guys at home. I thought, somebody write that wrong, jet setter.
Great
So
play
set
on words,
jetter.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it's a huge trend this year where people are following. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones or you're a fan of a special TV series or program, and you go to the different locations where
So you
they
go on
actually
set.
film. Exactly.
I see.
On the set where everything was filmed. Now that probably started going back to The Quiet Man.
I'll tell you,
in Kong with Maureen O'Hara.
I was just going to say it, and Ryan's daughter in West Kelly.
Yeah.
People went to see the schoolhouse there
Massive.
all the time.
Yeah, massive,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and far and away as well.
Yeah, no,
I suppose
it's huge.
when you have, though, a global phenomenon, say like Game of Thrones, that you will probably have people flocking. It'll probably change the destination forever for these
absolutely.
cities and countries, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, Game of Thrones finishing now in April, 10 years filming.
I know.
Up 10 years up the road in Northern Ireland, as we know. So, I mean, that transformed it up there as well. Companies came out from that, actually. Companies came out of it just doing tours and stuff. But Croatia, for example, I mean, looking at sunny destinations, the land of Dorn.
I'm actually looking up my Instagram just to find a picture of me there. Go ahead, keep talking.
Croatia and exactly, and Dubrovnik, of course, absolutely amazing. But Croatia is one of these places. If you've done all the Spains and Portugals and you're looking for something different, this is really the place to go this year. And stunning Adriatic coast, food amazing.
The food is kind of influenced from Italy in one sense.
Yeah, it's got
it is.
Italy, and there's Turkish influences there as well. As you go in further down, like Zagreb, for example.
I am standing where Game of Thrones. Can you get that, James?
Oh yeah.
Get tighter. Do you know what? I work in the land of television. You think I'd have actually gone and sent this on? Can you not get tighter than that, James?
Look at that there. Look, it's absolutely magnificient. Yeah, beautiful, Maura. That looks great. Did you get a part? No.
No, I learned. This is where, like, you can't even see it. She'll stick it up again later.
There's your mobile phone number,
there's my.
We got everything else except for the picture.
I see it there on the yacht.
There's Maura.
But this is King's Landing in Game of Thrones, and those steps walking down there, standing on that. I remember. Actually, I didn't realise it.
Beautiful.
Going there, to be honest. I'd been to Croatia years ago before Game of Thrones, but it's where she walked down. It's the Walk of Shame. It's Series 5, I think, actually, of Game of Thrones. I'm a big fan.
Look at the expert.
And when she's walking down, no, but seriously, it is. And all, of course, the film, there's a great deep bay there as well, and they film all that. So it's King's Landing and Game of Thrones.
Brilliant.
Not to take away from our Northern Ireland, of course.
Yeah, and of course, they're inundated with tourism there now. Now, Croatia itself, I suppose you've got Cork now, starting Cork, Dubrovnik as well. Dublin.
The flights.
Yeah, you've got 5 different airports. Croatia Airlines started flying to Zagreb direct.
I didn't know that. From Cork as well.
Yeah, Aer Lingus starting a new flight, which is fab. You have Zadar, Pula, Split, of course, the Dalmatian coast there where Split is absolutely stunning.
Doyle loves the beaches there, don't you, Doyle?
Yeah, there were coral beaches there.
Yeah, you have to go. The really beautiful beaches, Dahi, are places you can only get to on private yachts and chartered yachts.
Actually, funnily enough, you can rent little boats where we were. We were in Korčula, the island. Down the coast. Beautiful, but you could rent a boat, but you go to all these little private islands and private beaches then.
I'd say you could just kind of chill out there, totally and relax.
Yeah, and I mean, you can hire your own one there as well. If you had a group of people together for 10, you can hire your own private ones. Very reasonable.
Well, the punt I got now is around a tenner for the day.
Doyle's like this, literally.
No, there was an engine on it, all right.
That sounds brilliant.
This is a while ago, though. It's a while ago.
No, it is really good. There are lots of nice islands you can go out to and all that. So you can drive your car out there.
How many islands did you do by accident?
I did one. I left an island to go to an island. Anyway.
Amazing. But they've over 1,200 islands, so I mean, you know, you're
Rab
spoiled
is a nice
for
one.
choice.
I like the one called Rab.
Yeah, and Hvar. Another amazing one, Hvar as well. Now, I mean, going back to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, this is where the Habsburgs and everybody, Croatia was the place that they all used to go on holidays because of the lovely mild winds and the beautiful
history there,
weather.
Ed, and recent history as well, not too long ago, 20, 30
The only thing is, a word
course.
of warning: don't go. I think August. If you're driving around, it's crazy.
Absolutely, it's like Venice, Maura. You know,
find
if
it
you go at that time, it's quite stifling.
It is,
but I mean, if you go June or May or September, there's a huge amount to do and see there. Really
now,
nice.
I'm amazed that more Irish people haven't been to Poland. We're going to talk about Poland next. Considering the amount of Polish people living here now.
Yeah. Poland, amazing. You know, a place I actually hadn't really done much. Last year, Maura, I did Krakow and Auschwitz and Wroclaw for the Christmas markets.
I've been there. It's really cute.
Yeah, very nice. Now, famous for shopping as well, and the value there is incredible. But Krakow is incredible, guys. We've done the Pragues and Budapest and all that as well. I mean, it's UNESCO, the square there, UNESCO
it's a university
heritage
town
site.
as well.
Exactly. And again, dinner out for two, drinks, the whole lot, about €20.
20 euros.
Seriously good value.
And
amazing.
seriously good food as well,
Yeah,
Ed.
fantastic. And they've real international cuisine there. They've brilliant restaurants from all over the world there as well. Now, Auschwitz, of course, is really the probably saddest place you'll ever be.
I haven't been to Auschwitz,
and it's incredible. You know, when you go there, I mean, everything goes quiet, and that was an amazing experience, just an hour away. But I actually, you know, what was really weird, Maura, there was actually people there taking selfies, and they were nearly thrown out. Can you believe going to Auschwitz
I don't
and
think
taking selfies?
you do that kind of stuff. I know.
Awful, but it's an amazing place, and
we probably
really
should see it. It's one of those you should see it if you can.
And 3 hours, by the way, if you wanted to do the two cities, 3 hours between Wroclaw and Krakow.
Can I ask a question? Most flights go from all over the airports in Ireland, whether it's Shannon or Dublin or Cork, to Poland, so you'll find an airport kind of near you.
And Wroclaw, and from 40 quid return as well, with 40 euros, which is brilliant.
Very good. Right, off to South Africa, Ed.
Yeah, now, this is a place that's really near to my heart, right? An amazing country. The rand has kind of gone really, really weak. It's 16 to the euro. It used to be 8 when I left.
Wow,
so you can live like a king or a queen when you go there.
Because when I was there, I didn't find it, especially Cape Town, that we just saw there, I didn't find it really cheap, you know. And the winelands that were showing Franchuk and all that area is divine. It really is. You lived there, didn't you?
Yeah, I lived there for 7 years. I went for 2 and ended up staying for 7, you know, which was so good.
Wow.
They call Cape Town the mother city because everything takes 9 months to happen, you know. It's very slow living, but amazing there. Now,
is it safe there, Ed, is it?
It is, yeah. I mean, Cape Town and the Western Cape, I mean, the garden route, the safari experience you'll have there. I mean, you guys could go now and do your Clark Gable and Avogadro or Mogambo moments there in the Eastern Cape, you know, in the magnificent game reserves.
It's very beautiful. Off we go. Yeah. I know it is a very beautiful country.
It is,
it?
yeah. I mean, you'll hear about the crime. I mean, there's 15 million tourists approximately.
I think you need to be a little bit more careful in Johannesburg and Joburg. I really do.
Well, I lived for 7 years there, more right. I think I went to Johannesburg, no, in Cape Town. I think I went to Johannesburg twice ever. It's really a business city and not one that I'd be pushing people to go to for tourism at all. But it is a world in one country. Amazing.
Anyone going there? We had a strap up on the screen there as well. If you're going,
all the travel details,
brilliant.
Well,
once you get the safari bug, you'll never ever give it. It grips you. It's like skiing, you know.
I only went to the one small one, which it wasn't enough. I think you need to go and stay on safari for a couple of days.
No,
you know
it's amazing, and you can do the whale watching from May to October, which is stunning. Shark cage diving. There's loads of things you can do.
Now, Longford.
Something I know it's kind of from Cape Town.
Now we're talking really exotic.
Now it's a tourist talk.
Listen, I'm telling you, is Longford safe? Is that the question?
No, Longford's very, very safe, I think.
No, imagine Center Parcs coming to Ireland. Opening.
Just explain to people watching that don't understand how exciting these are for families.
Yeah, I mean, they're absolutely massive. I mean, it's the subtropical paradise that they're going to have is going to be the biggest water park that Ireland has ever seen. I mean, you go there with the kids, you stay in these lovely lodges, you leave the car there, and then you have... the range of activities that they have is unbelievable, from archery to bowling to you name it. Now, you can hire bicycles when you're there. When
you leave your car, don't you, Ed? I know my friends have done this in the UK because this is the first time they're coming to Ireland.
Yeah.
But they've said to me that it is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you're allowed to drive your car to your lodge to drop off the food and the luggage, and then you have to bring it back. So that's handy.
Toughen us up, though.
In case the weather in Longford may not be sunny, you know, so you can do that. But so that's nice.
I think it's fantastic for Longford.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. It's 400 acres. Now, the lead-in price is like for 4 nights for a family of 4. The lead-in price is $299, sort of low season, and then it goes up to like in August, peak season, it goes up to like 1,200 or something.
Yeah, I know. And tell me, when is it going to open? When is it expected?
Officially, more at the 23rd of August. But they're ahead of schedule, so it's going to be probably a little bit before that.
They're missing a good bit of the high season.
Well, they are, of course. Yeah, I mean,
it's just the way it's falling, is it?
Yeah, it is. But I'd say they will open. Currently, they will open a bit earlier.
Can I ask you? Can you book just for families watching? Can you book earlier now, or can you book yet?
Yeah, you can book now. Yeah,
oh, wow.
You can book now.
We're just going to mention, because we don't have time to go through it, but Dublin to Dallas. There's a new US flight, Dublin to Dallas direct.
Fantastic. American Airlines, AA.com, starting in July, and you can go to Dallas, you can go to the JFK Memorial, and you can do all of Texas, the biggest state, of course, in America, and you can even visit the South Fork Ranch.
Well, there's Texas, and you have Texans and you have Americans.
It's totally different.
It's true. It's a
very different place.
Austin and Houston, of course, is going to open up this whole area.
I love what's the...
Austin's very different.
Where's the Alamo again? I like that place. What's it called?
That's right.
Austin. That's Austin, isn't it?
Yeah. You have 3 cities. They're all very different. All very, very different.
It's a great place.
Yeah, I did Austin and Houston, and very, very bohemian and very
and everybody wears the hats.
Yeah, cowboys, line dancing, barbecues, it's all happening.
Yeehaw, we're sold.
Yeehaw, off we go.
Imagine Dublin, Dallas, huh? Wow, who would have thought of it?
We're there.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.
Now, we've 4 family tickets to give away as well for the for the Holiday World Expo that's on the RDS this weekend. If you head over to our Facebook page, all the information is on there now.